Hello everyone and welcome to Fablehaven Halls of Torment 1.0. My favorite Vampire Survivors game has fully released and it is glorious. So many things have been added. You can find a link to the patch notes in the description down below if you are interested, but allow me to go over them really quick. Today we'll be playing as the Archer. I don't actually know if I've done a video for the Archer. She is the second unlock character and she is a critting machine, which is of course why we're going for her. The Scripter is the new unlockable character.
Join me for a moment.
He shows you all of the items in the game. I do have almost all of them. Isn't a few. But you can also now use the Torment shards, which drop from bosses, to upgrade the stats of a character. And of course, because we are playing as the Archer, we're going to be going into a fat amount of crit bonus. Beautiful. Magnificent. Can I increase your movement? No. That's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful.
May wisdom guide you.
You can just refund those and throw them around as you change your characters. Additionally, there have been loads of quests added. I think it went from something like 300 to 500. It's insane how many were added. All the characters got one, or got new ones. All of the spells have new unlocks, a new tier. There's a 5th tier of dedication. There is, of course, a new zone, new milestones, all sorts of new things. Playing as the Archer today, there is a quest we'll be working toward. We're going to be working towards the Sparking Eye. And if we can get transfixion stuff going, that'd be great. If I can move up to 20 meters per second, that'd be great, but that's super duper fast, so we'll see if we can make it happen. Agony has been moved over to the Shrine of Torment, and it now has artifacts. These are optional difficulties that change, obviously increase the difficulty of the game on top of the Agony scaling difficulty, and add modifiers that you have to play around with. My least favorite one is the Magma Vessel. Ugh, I hate playing around this, but you kind of reach a point with leveling where your regeneration or your defense is so high that you can ignore this, or you're so fast you can just run around them. But things to keep in mind. I don't believe there were any changes to the Shrine of Blessing. I believe these are all the same. So I don't know why that was empty. Was that not there before? Did I unfund that for some ridiculous reason? Don't know. Of course, doing Spark today, we'll just move the burn to Spark. One day I'll have so much gold I can have all this active all the time and I don't have to worry about it. Is that day today? That might be it. That day is today! Great, the shrine's maxed. Perfect. You may notice the merchant is missing. That is because the final zone is the vault. In order to unlock the vault, you have to have purchased 30 items from the merchant. Once you have done so, he will disappear, leading you on a trail to where the vault is, and any item that you send up through the well will just appear here. You no longer have to purchase it from the merchant. On top of that, once you clear the vault, sorry, I cleared the vault off camera because I was just vibing, you can then send up the green items that come from Agony. So we can start the game with these super powerful items that I have been hunting for growth items. And this is going to be spicy. So any item that says growth will increase its bonuses for every level you gain with it. Typically, I end a run around level 100, 105 or so. So that is absolutely insane for this crit bonus ring, which we're going to be equipping. What else have I sent up so far? Not sure. I think we're going to keep this maybe. I do have a really funny synergy. We're not using the Mask of Madness. But I don't think I can make it happen right now. The fun synergy I have is, where is it? It's a necklace, right? Hello? Yes, it's this. Whenever you pick up potions or healing magic, you gain 100% damage and attack speed. With the Ring of the Divine Favor thing, which I think I have? Yeah, the Holy Relic. When you have this, you can kind of fund your own stuff, and it's all well and fun. I might do that. I might keep the wooden ring. I haven't decided yet. It's hard to say. But I sent up the Jade Amulet. So the Jade Amulet has changed. This used to increase your experience up to level 30 and then fall off. But now it transforms picked up gold into experience. Because we don't really need gold anymore, we can just shove it all into XP and move on. And I have the Flourishing variant, which gains more experience per piece of gold. You'll love to see it. I think our rings are okay, just pure crit on the archer is always a good time. Speaking of pure crit, with the Mark of Sparks from the Sorceress, we can pick up Sorc character traits, which will be helpful for the defensive stuff. And we have a 50% chance to inflict Spark on crit. Hopefully every attack we do is a crit, so that'll be great. And we have the Hunting Gloves of Growth, which means we have a ton of multi-strike growing as we level up. And I have the Berserker Boots of Aggregation, so we gain 60% attack speed at 1800 meters moved. And we're going to move fast. Although if we're trying to go for max movement, maybe I need running shoes? It's hard to say. I might. And I still don't have any shoes here. Great. You're all caught up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all having a great time and are excited to see the ending of the game. I don't know if the merchant's dead or whatever, but he's not here anymore. So one of the unique things about the vault is you have to pay to get into the vault. The gold coins are your hint, but you can keep spending money to increase the difficulty of the vault. So right now we're just at plus 16% monster damage. By the way, if you thought Halls of Torment was too easy, just be honest, kind of was. Once you start going, it gets really easy. The vault is here to remind you that it's a real video game. Hey, look, XP gain. More monster damage. And I like to go to this level. This level I feel comfortable with. Anything more than this, I feel like I just get run over. So here we go. Let's get to it. So the quest for the archer that we have one that involves these, and that is the apply statuses with the transfixion. But this is not exactly the run to do that in, I don't think. Although I am an enjoyer of transfixion. I like it quite a lot. I actually think we're going to need Arcane Rift and Radiant Aura, probably. I could start transfixion just for the memes. Arcane Rift needs some time to build. Maybe we just go Radiant Aura for the start. But this level is terrifying. It is horrifically scary. Is there no sound effect? I just hear the music. I just hear music. I mean, I enjoy the music. There we go. But I want to hear my foes fall before me. Perish. I did turn on auto aim. I highly recommend, if you're playing this game, to have the auto attack turned on. But I usually didn't play with auto aim. But certain characters, like the archer or the arquebus, or excuse me, the lance connect who uses an arquebus, their attacks require a bit of aiming prowess. And let's be honest, if I don't have to aim, I'm not going to. That's why I like playing the sorceress and the warlock and the priestess. It just they don't care. They are what they are. So the vault is quite unique, and that it doesn't actually have a time limit. The timer is still going. We're at 59 seconds. Thank you for asking. But you can go as long as your heart desires. That guy just walked into me. What the hell? Excuse me? I want the speed. I think the base movement is probably better. Well, that's pretty good. Is this the best? Probably. Crit chance lightning. No, we're good. A multi-strike is good as well, but I think I'm just going to take this. Do you think I have to... I'm trying to think what we want to reverberate. It might be just the base movement speed increases. I don't know. I definitely want pickup range. So the way that the vault progresses... Ooh, hello. Force? Ooh, that might be really good. The sorceress thing here? I might be into that. I think I want the base movement speed instead of the percentage. I don't actually know which is better. But that's 20% movement speed if I reverberate it, which is pretty spicy. I'm going to. I really hate playing slow characters in this zone because everything is so fast. It's like the Shield Maiden, the Exterminator, the Priest even, the Cleric, whatever she's called. Alright, we'll just take the crit bonus, it's fine. Critting is going to be our game plan, so we'll start heading over towards the book while I explain what's happening. Or maybe we should go to the scroll. We should not die, is what we should do. So, the vault. We have infinite time here. We can farm for as long as our archery heart desires. The way you trigger the boss is there are 4 little pylons. Ooh, I think this will be a good one too. I have a quest for Arcane Splinters as well. I don't remember what it is, but I have a quest for it. There are 4 little pylons hanging around, and once you destroy them all, you open up the boss in the middle. Oh, the hand spiders from Elden Ring. And then once you go to the middle and attack the boss is active. But you could just roam around the outskirts and completely ignore the mid while continuing to farm, if you want. And by the way, the boss has a truly egregious amount of HP. Like, I think I fought the boss for 15 minutes. I'm not joking. Here are the pylons. All of the bosses here have loads of hit points. So I kind of wanted to play the archer with the Giga Crit Archer build. And just... let's memorize that. The Giga Crit Archer build, and just put my cursor on the boss and run around in circles. That was the whole plan. I wish I could, like, dash or something. I played as Sork in my first dub, by the way, in case you were curious. In case you cared. It worked well. I kind of just chained off of the insane amount of ads that were in the room. And eventually the boss died. Which is why I was here for 15 minutes. Multi-strike is so helpful here for the archer. Because otherwise I should be aiming this into the mass. Ooh, I squeezed through. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Keep on squeezing. Oh, I got clipped by the stupid spider. We're probably going to need to build defense here. The spiders are already hitting so bloody hard. My damage is feeling good. That's about the only thing feeling good right now. And I'm feeling... I can tell you what's not feeling good. My throat. Holy crap. I just finished recording My Lovely Empress. Final episode. Ooh. That was a long one. Probably should have cut it into 2 episodes, but I was like, no, this is the end. I'm really tempted by this, but I don't think I should take this. I think I should take Quick Draw. Can I see my stats? So if I reverberate this, we're going up to 10 meters per second, which is halfway there. Halfway there. Whoa! By the way, the sorceress has a quest to... ooh, hello. To get to 25 movement meters per second. There you go. Which is absolutely insane. I tried to get it, and I was like, I don't know how this is possible. I think I got to 19.5 or something. So, hopefully we don't have to do anything too crazy here. Oh, you have improved parry. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. Kind of like a... I don't know, a deflector. Ooh, dear. The spiders don't really, like, walk directly into your path, but sometimes that's worse than if they were just in your way. Okay, I think we're gonna... move this way. I think the room is a death sentence. Let's just move on, shall we? By the way, the first boss isn't even dead yet. Just so we're all clear. Now we're talking. At some point, attack speed has to have diminishing returns, right? My goal is to eventually have a Giga Radiant Aura just like huge around me. I do like the Morningstar. This has grown on me. So maybe we take the Morningstar. I wasn't a fan of it at first, but it has really grown on me. I'm in a corner. I hope I don't die. The good news, though, is that if I die, which again, hopefully I don't, if I do, this isn't agony or anything, so I can, you know, I don't have to hold my head in shame that I reduced the difficulty. I just be like, oh, well, tee-hee, and move on with my life. Alright, we're getting the third enemy, which is these golden casters. There's a lot I want here. I don't know what force does for the archer. It's probably pierce, maybe? Oh, shit. Yeah, these gold casters, they spawn gold coins, and it's a trap. The gold hurts. It's a lesson on greed, I think. I'm just going to stand in front of this boss and see what happens. I don't really want to increase my vitality. I think I will. Maybe I should take off auto-aim and just point at the boss. There is a bug right now. I should take off auto-aim, by the way. There is a bug right now with a few classes where if you shuffle off, like if you turn on and off auto-aim, maybe it's auto-attack, maybe it's both, I don't know. Your attacks just stop. Like, the character makes the animation, and lightning will come out of your hands, or fire, or whatever it is. For whichever character you're playing. And, nothing will happen. I've had that happen a few times. There are now 2 of these bosses. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh, here we go. I like this. I'm not going to reverberate it, but I like it. I think I go get the Arcane Rift. Oh, hey, we killed one of the bosses. Nice. We could have guessed aiming into the mass is a good idea. I don't really want to pick this up until we level up our... I should take the weapon upgrade. My bad. Until we level up the Morningstar. Or maybe Radiant Aura. Let's go with the percentage, I think. It has to be better, right? 10% of 9 is 0.9. Good chance for lightning, don't care. I kind of want to start building my defenses. Here we go. Now it's time to roll for Radiant Aura. Let's go. Let me roll. Please? I don't know if it's going to let me. So much crap is on the screen at all times in this place. I do want this. I might... Oh, no, I should save my last Reverberate. There's a... Ooh, yes, Echoing Lights. Do I want that? I think so. I want Radiant Light, and I want the Weakening one. There's 3. There's this one, there's the Weaken Fragility thing, and then there is the Burning one. We don't want that. We kind of want everything but that. Gotta go fast. So, what is this? I want this to be Arcane Rifts. It'll make sense later. Arcane Rift I don't think is particularly good. But, like I said, you will understand later. It will be very helpful. One day. You guys are kind of in the way. Gross. Can I pick up the book, please? Thank you. Alright. There's the rift. I think Phantom Needles is also a good call. Phantom Needles really likes it when you have Giga Crit. Damage, crit chance, area radius. This is fine. Trust me, the radius is unimportant. Well, I suppose if you nerf it too much, it's unimportant. So Arcane Rift, these little blue things on the ground, you walk over them, they explode. Right now, it's not very good. But if we can get to level 3 and then find a scroll and then get the one I'm looking for, could be spicy. Because the final variant of, the final stage of this fight is an absolute clown fiesta. So just more random shit on the screen is going to help me. I don't know how good it's going to look. It's probably going to look awful, but it's going to help me. And isn't that all that matters at the end of the day? Who cares about viewer experience? We're here for big numbers all the time. Please get off of me. Is it time to start leveling my defense? I don't know. You know what they say, the best defense is a good offense. You know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down? Come on, crabs, get out of my way. I wonder how many levels this is going to be. I'm not too keen on waking up the Emperor thing. I don't even know what he is. Oh, hey, it's a Mimic. What's up? For a while, to be honest. Multi-strike? How on earth does multi-strike affect the rifts? I don't know, but you have my attention. Base area ability? Didn't I say something about don't worry about the radiance? I think I did. I'm gonna take it back. I take it all back. Like I said, Arcane Rift is not going to be very helpful right now, but it will be. I don't really want... The Radiant Aura, while it does do a respectable amount of damage, I'm not really here for its damage. Although I suppose the second part of it's not in play yet, so maybe it is here for its damage. There's no reason to think about the second part of it when the second part of it's not in play, you know? But yeah, this is basically the vaults. Like I said, you can be here forever if you want. Even if you don't want to be, you can be here forever. One of those maps. On a personal level, I actually prefer the... What the hell is that? Huh. I actually prefer the new agonies over this, because this is just a giant bullet sponge. Like, everything is so unbelievably tanky. Base multi-strike. Kind of into that. The goal is basically just to have a whole bunch of spiky stuff on the screen all the time. That's the end game here. And if I can achieve it, great. It will matter. Ooh, we have a yellow box. Or excuse me, an orange box. What's in the box? The Warrior's Fervor. Ooh. Undying. Healing damage, 0.5 chance to convert 1% of damage to HP. So my current one... Healing damage charges it, increasing damage with diminishing returns. I think I want a damage variant. We can re-roll this. This is a good effect, but I'm into this right now. Oh. Do I want that? There are better rings, but right now this gives me super crit, I think. Okay. Sure. And unfortunately, you cannot return... When I said you can bring back the green items, you can only do that in Agony. Hey, here we go. Arcane Rifts slowly move towards you and explode when they touch enemies. Their speed scales with your movement speed. So now, as we're running around the map, these things are going to follow us. Yikes. None of this is great. We can Ring Blade, which isn't great, like I said. One more. Gross. Alright, I guess we'll Transfix. I was really hoping to roll the second Arcane Rifts. Because while this one is cool, and kind of what I wanted, there is another one, which makes it so the explosion lingers And that comboed together is very good. Not really ideal here, but I'll take it. So I think I'm in the range of super crits. We can check, right? If I look at my... I have no idea where I would find this. We're at 93% crit chance. So we're pretty close. The great thing about Transfixion is, as the Archer character, it goes where you go. I mean, multi-strike, is it? So where your cursor is pointing, not only are you shooting your arrows, but you're also shooting the Transfixion thing. And this is kind of the... okay. Didn't see you. This is kind of the character. This is our bullet sponge run. So we're kind of just looking for... What the heck? I do like this one. Increased angle size, though. That's such weird squirting. I guess that means it covers more of the... Okay, sure. Do I have anything to chase after? Not really. Just maybe if we were looking for hands. Or magnets, as you may know them. From other titles. Such as Vampire Survivors. I like this. Probably soon time to start getting defense. It goes a long way in this mode. Let me start killing some things for actual experience here. Is what I would say if I actually got any experience, because... Okay, it's fine. Just don't kill anything. Story of my life, you know? Okay. You don't want me to go that way. You just had to tell me. You should have let me know, okay? I'm not here to fight with you. Probably could kill the pylons pretty quickly. If I wanted to. Do I want to? I don't know. I don't want to farm forever, but the moment I start the boss fight, the moment everything changes. I think we're looking for the multiplier. Not movement speed increase. At this point, the base movement speed is more for, like, the Shield Maiden characters. The Warlock. The Sage. My god, is the Sage slow. I really don't like the Sage. And it's partially because he's so damn slow. I'll see that again someday, right? Both the multi and the piercing wind is really helpful here. Start with the pierce. Just flat crit bonus. Which is the most important thing for this build. Honestly, I think that the... Most of the builds are... Why are you so fast? Really dependent on two things in this place. I think you really need a high crit bonus multiplier, which is why I picked up the crit growth ring. I felt like that was very important. Additionally, I think that movement speed. But for damage, being able to apply fragility is probably super important. I don't want to kill this pylon just yet. Trying to stand near the boss for the Radiant Aura, but I'm not trying to get bought by the things. Let's go Radiant Aura. Perfect. Oh, this is a good one. The chain of the Morningstar also inflicts damage and has a chance to apply slow. So now as we're, roaming about the world, this is what I think makes the Morningstar. Because now all of the Morningstar deals damage. If we can get a few more multi-strikes going. I want that. I'm not going to pass that up. We are good on the booties. Wait, why are the boots still scaling? Oh, do they still scale just with diminishing returns? Interesting. That's probably in the text and I just Didn't think about that. They don't help my movement speed at all, but the fact that they give like a permanent increase is very good and quite uncommon. Usually it's like a bonus while you're moving or while you're standing still. But this is just, hey, if you've moved X amount, congratulations. I'll pick up multi-strike finally. Attack speed? Kind of, I mean, I picked up Arcane Splinters, but I haven't done anything with it. It's been here, you know? I need to increase the multi-strike of that. One of my characters, I had... I don't remember what one it was or who it was, but I had like 12 Morningstar chains out there. I don't remember what Force does for the Morningstar either. I'm really going to be relying on the Arcane Rift in my arrows, I think. I might need to get Fragile Blessing. Because both Transfixion and Radiant Aura can inflict fragility. Oh dear. Oh, 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 oh. Finesse that. I guess it's the benefit of the Archer being so small. And fast. Oh hey, I broke one. Whatever shall I do? Also, the first artifact I unlocked for Agony was reduced the time limit from 30 minutes to 20 minutes. Which was much more swallowable. 30 minutes felt like it was super long. And it's not just 30 minutes, of course. Which is why it feels so long. Because you also have the time where you're sitting at... looking at the level up screen. You're thinking about items. It adds up pretty quickly. I mean, damage is good. There's no world in which damage is not good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Trying to keep this Radiant Aura positioning is a little risky. The Shield Maiden can play very aggressively, but she's also so slow. It's like, do you want to play that risky? Base multi-strike, fuck yeah. Let's get out of there. Let's not get trapped, shall we? I suppose the benefit to fighting the final boss for like 20 minutes is that you're not getting stuck. Oh, hey. This is a good ability. And now the morning stars are growing. That's how I hear Zoidberg in my head every time I'm in this bloody place. It's just so claustrophobic. Alright, what do we got? Oh, hey, the crit chance growth ring. That'd be great. Charges when dealing damage. Requiring damage based on your life. Ooh. This could be really good. Currently, we're leveling. I think I'm going to take this. I'd really prefer a damage thing, though. But we can... I've used this before. And it is an alarming amount of HP. Especially in this zone. Grab the Piercing Winds. Oh, dear. I might need it. Currently relying on this XP thing, but... maybe I shouldn't. We'll switch this in. The way this works is, I think, when you're at low health, as you deal damage, you have a chance to gain health. And because this is a special variant... hello. I want this. I saved my last Reverberate, right? Yes. The Reverberate is for this. Not the Sorceress's stance, but the Archer's stance. I'm assuming it'll show it to me, right? It might not. It might come from the mark. I'm not actually sure. So I'm losing out on money, or excuse me, on experience here, but I don't know how much gold was really being converted. I found that most of my gold came from the agony runs, but you do get some gold here, so who knows. Base multi-strike. I'm in. I love the Morningstars. They're so good. I don't remember who I was playing where I had like the most Morningstars I've ever seen in my life. I was going to ask if it's time. Hey, look, this thing. I might pick this up. Because I think fragility is actually super important. Obviously, it doesn't matter for this stuff. Like, we're starting to get to the point where I'm super critting, I think. And, you know, I'm killing the spiders in one go, which is nice. But for the boss, I think we're going to need... some fragility. I found another hand. Nice. Love to see it. I want that. I'll take this first. If I can find the upgrade where the splinters never disappear and they just kind of fade, I think I'll be happy. I believe that's the last pylon. And my damage has reached critical mass for anything that doesn't have a shield, it looks like. You'll love to see it. That's where we want to be. Perfecto. We're finishing a lot of the baseline talents as well. I have a buff right now, so my damage is a little exaggerated. Just a little bit. The, wow. The Holy Ring of Duality is so good. I want to try that combo once, but I take so much damage in this zone that I have a hard time doing the base Holy Relic. What are the options here? Ooh, that's a good one. I want that one. I haven't Oblivioned anything. So start Oblivioning stuff randomly. See what happens. Kind of want more damage, but I'll take parry here. I'm impressed parry and defense both are elevated on the archer, but she's not working with a whole lot of HP, so maybe that was the inspiration behind it. How fast are we right now? Oh, we're at 14.92. See, I'm still so far away from 20 meters per second. I have no idea how to get to 20 meters per second. I mean, the game's going to keep offering me base attack speed. I think it's time for defense. It helps a lot in this zone. I get clipped all the time by these stupid spiders. And there's like spellcasters that spawn, and you have gold floating around you in a zone that's all gold. It's just confusing, you know? Let's take a bit of a backtrack here. Blow up the more of the spoders. The Elden Ring hand spiders are all I can think of when I see these mobs. That's it. That's all I've got. Now we're talking. Ooh. Equilibrium. I want both of these. But we'll start with this one. That was almost death. The inescapable end that awaits all mortals. Especially the sanctimonious idiots who presume to use me. But I am nobody's puppet. I am the puppet master, and in death you will all dance upon my strings. That is the calmest I've ever said that. But after playing my lovely Empress for 5 hours, you know, that's all I've got. That's all I've got left in me, team. I'm sorry. I kind of want to play that, but I also kind of don't. If I Oblivion this, will I immediately see? I do have a question. I still don't know the answer to this, and maybe I should. If I Oblivion an upgrade, like, for example, that upgrade I Oblivioned at level 2 or whatever, will it ever show up again at the higher levels, or am I just Oblivioning it for level 2? That's why I don't do the Oblivion on that. But if it blocks it for all level ups, I definitely should. Cool. We do have both physical and magical damage, so balance is pretty good. The Arcane Splinters, the Arcane Rift, and I think the Radiant Aura is magical? Some things have very specific tags. Like the Dragon Breath is elemental and not magical. I could have sworn it would have been, but nope. There's not even that many things for elemental stuff. But maybe I should level up the Sage to find some. I just hate the Sage so much, you know? I probably should just do like a Summoner's build for the Sage and just AFK. This here is a taste of what it's like to fight the boss, by the way. Just being in this middle room, running around in a circle. Just do some flat area here. Eventually, I want all of the base upgrades, I think. I just need a lot of experience for that. So I can, you know, like I said, this map apparently goes on forever. That's what it said in the notes. And I got to, like, 40 minutes, I think. I didn't even see these little shits. I got to, like, 40 minutes on my Sorcerer run. And again, 20 of that was fighting the boss. So I did level up during that, but I wasn't able to, you know, roam around the map and look for buffs and hands and what have you. Is there not an archer's stance? Is this from my mark? So if this is from my mark, I think I want the sorceress's stance because I don't do any lightning damage. And I don't want this either. I want the balance for that, which I think is force, right? I wouldn't mind the physical buff, but the Arcane Splinters and the Arcane Rifts are going to do a lot of work in the coming doom of the boss fight. I think, anyway. That's the plan. Will it work out that way? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm no longer auto-aiming, by the way. I haven't been auto-aiming for a while. I do enjoy it, but sometimes you gotta take matters into your own hands. I do think the Lance Connect should never take it off. Because the Lance Connect has the tightest aim in the game with their Arquebus. Because the Arquebus is unaffected by multi-strike, so you don't get this archer shenanigans where we're just spraying and praying. The Arquebus does not permit Legolas shenanigans. That still counts as one. That was the most I can do with my voice. And it wasn't even good. Ugh. It's fine. We'll get some area. Area will help the, basically everything that's not my bows. Or my main attack. One day I want to try something where, like, I cover the whole screen. I know that who is it? The swordsman has a, like, weapon stance that, it's called sweep, I think, that just gives a ridiculous amount of range to his weapon. And of course I can use that on anybody with the swordsman mark. And I think that'd be super funny for, I guess the marks, or I guess just him. I mean, not just him, but because his weapon swing would be like the whole screen. I cannot believe I squeezed my way through that. Just pro gamer stuff, you know? Hey, look, there's a new boss. I don't know what Force does. Force affects everything differently. And some things are not even affected by Force. I'd rather look for something else, but I guess I'll take it. Hey, bud. That guy got absolutely fucked. Now we're looking at damage. I guess I'll just spawn the boss at 30 minutes, since that's a normal run. And then we'll be sitting here for a bit longer, talking about My life choice is roaming in a circle. Oh, here we go. Butterfly swing. Oh, yeah. Now we're gaming. Perfect. Perfect. So what am I missing? Lingering splinters and lingering rifts. I think that's all I want. Look at this. I can actually hit them so many times with the slowing effect that they can't move. Perfection. Down to the last minute detail. Unfortunately, my aura is not, like, doming enough, but... And they're still overwhelming me because of their stupid shields. Shields are cheating. You heard it here. That was my last reroll. Bigger rifts. Bigger rifts, better pizza, Papa John's. I haven't made that joke in a while. It is force. Is that okay? That's +1 rifts. I do like +1 rift. We can recover the area by just increasing flat area. I guess we'll go with this one first. Because the critting of the rings is pretty important. It's kind of difficult to see what's going on, but I'm basically just pointing my weapon at the boss. That's it. Yikes. I don't know what force does for the Morningstar, but we're going to find out. Maybe it spawns more? That'd be fun. I'm trying not to move. There's a box. What's in the box? How much is what's in the box first? +1 rift, let's go. I did this on, I uncovered this arcane rift strategy on the Aqueduct map, which is basically just one really long bridge. And it was hilarious. Rats. I'm good. Gatherer's Charm Drunkard. Helps you locate ingredients for new potions. I don't think there are any new potions. Refill potions for every 8 health potions collected. Plus 10% movement speed. Ooh. The bad news is I can never take off this ring or this necklace anymore because that's a big number. That's a huge number. Alright, hope for a chess piece. Well, not quite what I wanted. Regeneration and damage main weapon bonus based on active summons? At max health, increases the damage summoned by plus 50% at 10 minutes. Has diminishing returns. What does this even mean? I'm just going to skip here. I was considering that to bring it back to the base for a summons build, but then I remembered. You can't do that here. That's an agony only thing. Not only is it an agony only thing, if you want to do that, you have to clear the vault first to get the special thread, which is one of the relics. So it's not like you can just now all of a sudden deposit the stuff. You have to actually beat this map first. Which I don't know how hard it is without extra modifiers. Ooh, attack speed, physical, spicy. Give me the spark chance. I still haven't completed that quest. There's a quest to also not take damage for 9 minutes. I haven't done that either. I did complete a lot of quests off camera. Like I said, I was just vibing. This is one of those great games where you can just turn on music really loud and just walk around, relax, chill. Or you can watch a stream or a video or something. Unless you're in the vault, that really doesn't require much focus, to be honest. Although we'll see how true that is on the higher modifiers with Agony. I guess I'll pick this up so they stop showing up. It's 3 options. Let's get rid of them, shall we? I'm slowly being surrounded. Nailed it. I mean, sure. I came into this thinking that Arcane Rift was going to be our jam, and here we are with Morningstars. How could I have known? How could anyone have known? That Morningstars are goated with the sauce. Have I ever said those words together in a video? I don't think I have. So we get some range. Our first range. As an archer, range seems pretty important. Range was limited by your strength and the quality of your bow. So my modern bows are quite impressive. I am still attacking, right? Yeah, okay. I can't even tell. There's too much shit in front of me. Should we go find a hand? Probably. Kaboom. Remember, we dramatically reduced the radius when we picked up the +1 rift, so I probably shouldn't go too crazy on that. There are purple circles there, just don't ask me how I knew. Because I gotta be honest, I couldn't see them all too good. Mr. Stark, I can't see too good. What the fuck is this corner I backed myself into? Okay, we're moving. Oh hey, I got 100% damage. That's gonna count for something, right? This will totally clear the room in front of me, right? 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 No, there's too many shields. Making progress, though. Good. Perfect. What the hell? Stay back. Stay back! Foul creature. I guess I'll take the false blessing. There's a combination of I have so many stacks of this undying necklace. There's so many enemies. I'm attacking so often that I might be close to unkillable. Maybe just moving through stuff? Possibly? Please give me some health. Because everything I said about being unkillable was wrong. But I mean, it's a lot of healing. I like it. I respect it. I'm looking for hands still. Haven't found one. I mean, these spider hands are on the floor. Those don't count. That's not what I'm looking for. Level 95. Oh yeah, we got 100% attack speed. Is that something I needed? I don't think so. There's something I have now. Please stay away. Maybe we should have gone for the balls. Balls could have been fun. Although I've never found the balls to really do a whole lot of damage. They do consistent damage. They don't do a lot of damage, you know? It's one of those items. In my humble opinion. I don't even remember where the last pillar is. I'm getting surrounded. Backed into a corner. I don't want to be in a corner. Enemies are in the wall. They're coming through the walls. What that? Okay. That's fine. I think. Has anyone got any hands? Carl! Why'd you eat their hands, Carl? I don't know how you keep forgetting that I'm a sociopathic killer. Or something. I should watch those. The llama with hats. It's a classic. Dating myself a little bit, but it's a classic. Isn't that right, Carl? Oh, God. Hello? Why are there so many of you? Well, I'm going to keep just moving slowly and shooting in this general direction. Where is the other variant? You know what? Go away. I don't want you. I do like multi-strength. More area radius, I think, increases the width, the girth of the transfixion. Can I have a boss spawn so I can upgrade these, please? How is there not a boss spawn yet? Hello? Holy. There's so many of you. Okay, I think it's time to spawn the boss. I'm still looking for a hand, but I just can't find one. Carl ate them all. So where was the boss? Or the last pylon? Oh, shit. I'm hoping that I spawn so many rifts that they just kind of explode on everybody. And clear the path. Outside of me shooting everything. I want to say this is not where the pylon is, but I'm kind of left with no choices. Perfect. Bait the spawn over there. Go this way. I think this is where it was. Just gonna keep shooting in front of me. Oh, God. Clear the way! There's a lot of damage going on. Don't worry about it. We're gonna bulwark our way through it. There it is. I think it's dead. Pretty sure it died. Alright, we're at 33 minutes. A little later than I promised, but I am going to spawn the boss. I'm just going to continue shooting this way. And walking to the boss. Slowly. I feel pretty tanky, team. This necklace is pretty good. Normally I like taking the ones that give increased damage, like as they scale. I think they're called Rage. I think that's their tag. But this is keeping me alive, which is pretty important, because a dead DPS does no DPS. Something, something, defense is king. Something, something. My personal philosophy is more on the best defense is a good offense, but I can't deny the usefulness of defense. I was really hoping for the next level of transfixion. That's okay, I think. Honestly, I don't even know where I'm shooting anymore. Ow, that fucking hurts. That's with bulwark. What does this mean? On crit? Base on crit chance. Here's just the chance to trigger effects that happen when an enemy is dealt a critical hit. I mean, I have 100% crit, right? So it should just trigger. It's amazingly alarming how much defense the shield boys have. And we got any hands? Holy. Okay. Well, let's spawn the boss, shall we? I mean, the boss is already spawned. I just need to go hit it to bring it into play. But if you thought things were chaotic now, I have bad news for you. No hands, huh? Okay. I was just looking around one last time, you know? One last time hoping for a hand. Hoping for a prayer. No hands? No hands. No dreams. Only sad. Alright. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey. Alright, we're starting the boss fight at 35 minutes and 14 seconds. Place your bets. And gentlemen. Can't do the scream. Start your engines. Where's my cursor? It's over here. Great. That's the boss, in case you were wondering. I'm sure you weren't. Kind of a logical conclusion thing. Babe, you attacked the boss, and now something is shooting purple shit at you. Right now. It amazes me, too. Unfortunately, the boss has a really bad tendency when you play like this to just get stuck inside the infinite mobs. So... am I hitting the boss? I don't know. Probably not. If I have more range, I will. If there was percentage-based damage in this game, he'd be over. It'd be all over. Can you see where my mouse is? I can't see where it. I think it's over here in this blob. And all the shields are blocking my bows, my arrows from reaching into the precipice. Yeah, by the way, in case you're wondering, it is a terrible idea to try and bring this boss into the side rooms. It doesn't end well. Oh, hey, there he is. Nice. Okay, the Morningstars are hitting him. I'm watching the HP. He's actually dying very quickly. That's impressive. We have an impressive amount of damage. Nice. I think it's the Morningstars that are doing it. Because, remember, he's taking damage from not just the tip, but from the shaft as well. I'm healing an alarming amount. Actually, I think the word I'm looking for is an impressive amount. These golden skeletons all belong to the boss as well. He spawns them and they walk towards him. I don't know what they do. That's just, you know, what I've observed. I bet the, more rifts? I bet the warlock is pretty spicy here. Even though he's slow as balls. Because he has the spirits. You just go full summoner build and literally turn on auto attack and just run around in a circle. Or not just auto attack, but auto aim. Because the spirits will go hunt their own enemies. The only downside is they do have a limit for how much they can pierce their enemies. But, I think it'd be a pretty good vibe. Oh, okay. Okay. I get it. Calm down. These are a lot of numbers, team. I haven't completed any achievements. What is my crit chance? 107%. I was hoping the Mark of the Sorceress would be enough for the sparking, but maybe I should have gotten the ring as well. That would have changed my attack to lightning damage, so we could have gotten some lightning synergy, but... lesson learned, no achievements, just the dub. GG. Oh, hey, there's the merchant guy. So that was the vaults. 38 minutes and 26 seconds. That went a lot better than my previous run. And I think it was all thanks to the Morningstars, just absolutely crumping him. We got 3 Torment shards out of this, which we can use to upgrade further, ever so slightly. And I hope it shows the cutscene again. Because there is a cutscene. Do you want to finish your run? Yes. You have survived the vaults. I did, and got no quests. I tried, team. I still did 11 million damage with Spark, despite having only 1 activation of it. It does show the cutscene, nice. Dun, dun, dun. Thanks for playing. Yeah, I really don't know what that ending cutscene means. I couldn't tell you if I tried. This should tell me... Oh, I got only halfway there? I refuse to believe... What the... I definitely should have made my weapon lightning. Shucks. And this wasn't even close, but I wasn't focusing on this, so it was kind of like a side effect. Avoid being hit for 9 minutes. Last run 48. 48 seconds? Huh. Frequency to 25 or 20 meters per second. Last run 5. It wasn't 5. It was like 14. Well, anyway, that was The Vault, the new zone. As mentioned, I like The Vault. It's kind of like a test of how powerful you are, but in my opinion, this is where the content is. I love playing on Agony mode, and there are 15, it looks like, artifacts that increase the difficulty here, and this is where you come to return the green items to really elevate your build to the next level, to then, of course, challenge a higher difficulty of the Vault, to get more Torment shards, to keep scaling your character into infinity. We have all of this stuff. No new potions.
Greetings.
Here at the script door. But I hope that you enjoyed this failure of a Spark Archer build, but hey, the super critting worked, so we got part of what I said I was going to do. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If there are any particular builds you would like to see, or specific agonies you'd like to see, feel free to let me know. I love playing this game and just vibing to it. And if I come up with some wonky builds, I might post some more videos. We'll see. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up to date with everything happening on the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you, perhaps in an agony run.